Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers for September 1st to 12th, 2025. See Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, is rejected and Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn is furious. Young and the Restless spoilers. Kyle pops the question to Claire. On Monday, September 1st, it is Labor Day, but we should be getting a brand new episode. Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, shows up to dinner at the Abbott mansion, and Kyle is flattering Claire, telling her how much he loves her, how great she is. Kyle admits he was stupid to push to expose Audra Charles's Zuleika Silver scheme and assures Claire he was really going to tell the truth, just not while she was grieving her dad's death. Kyle really wants her trust back, but Claire says it's going to take some time. Kyle's not giving her any time at all, asking Claire if she still wants to move in together because Adam Newman's, Mark Grossman, ready to sell his apartment to them. Kyle talks about how great Claire is with Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell, and then Kyle proposes. Claire's jaw drops, and not in good way. Audra tries to get close to Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, again. But he reminds Audra she walked away from him. Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, tells him she wants to work things out, talking to Nate about making a commitment to him and how she's changed. He just wants to hear the truth. Audra finally admits she did make a dirty deal with Victor Newman, Eric Braden, but insists she would never have slept with Kyle. Nate is completely appalled that she would break Claire's heart this way. Audra tries to justify it and asks Nate for another chance, but he says Audra chose business over him. Nate cannot live with her betrayal, so they are done. Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, sees Audra and Nate spat and tells Audra she saw her and Kyle looking cozy in France, but Audra insists that was strictly business. Later, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, consoles Nate about splitting from Audra. They talk about losing Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, and Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck. Nate says what Victor and Audra were doing to Kyle and Claire was awful. Victoria agrees but says Victor backed down, though she's skeptical that's true. Nate says he is done with Audra forever. Young and the Restless. Kyle's hasty proposal and Jack Abbott's vengeance. Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, worry about Kyle's hasty proposal to Claire. They blame Victor for the issues the kids are having, and Jack wants to take Victor down for good. Jack tells Diane that Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, has a plan to get Chancellor, but they worry about Billy L. being unreliable. Still, Jack and Diane agree that taking down Victor is worth it. Diane tells Jack if they do this, he cannot worry about Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, getting hurt in the process. Diane says they have to put Kyle first. Jack finally agrees after Diane reminds him that Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, always makes excuses and enables Victor's bad deeds. On Tuesday, September 2nd, Kyle is surprised by Claire. I believe this is her giving her answer to Kyle's proposal. I don't think it's going to be a diamond yes. May it's going to be more of Claire being upset that Kyle just didn't hear her about needing some time. He did this bad thing, then he lied, and then she feels like he only told the truth because he was cornered. She just wanted a minute to breathe and process and think it through, and he didn't listen to Claire, so he is still making these mistakes. Amanda does something risky for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, on Tuesday. I wonder if she's going to advocate to Kane to keep Phyllis on board. Amanda may even tell Phyllis about Kane's winter's plan without his permission. Whatever it is, Amanda is sticking her neck out, and that's never a good idea where Phyllis is concerned. Plus, Victor will not budge with Kane. Victor is pushing Kane to show up and help them destroy the Abbott family. Either that or he's going to release that info on Colin Atkinson, Tristan Rogers, that he thinks is going to tarnish Kane's brand. And on Wednesday, September 3rd, we've got Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, teaming up with Claire for payback on Audra. Obviously, that's for plotting against her and Kyle, Michael Mueller, and making that dirty deal with Victor. If you remember, Holden was all about Audra, but now he's all about Claire. I think Holden is going to be on board to help whatever Claire wants to do to Audra. He's the perfect co-conspirator. Diane and Jack have some advice and comfort for Kyle. I'm guessing he's going to come to Jack and Diane upset that Claire shut down his proposal, which of course Diane and Jack expected would happen. I'm guessing Jack and Diane say, do what she asks. Give Claire the time. But Kyle probably won't listen again. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, gets this surprise on Wednesday when Billy makes a commitment to her. I don't think he's dropping to one knee to propose. I would be stunned if he did.
Me.
Thursday, September 4th, Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, gets a new opportunity. I wonder if the Winters family needs a new lawyer. There are a lot of businesses in Genoa City, but most of them Victor would be outraged if he went to work for, and that's always going to be a factor in Michael's decision-making, even if it shouldn't be. Claire absolutely loses it on Audra. Obviously, that's for trying to break Claire and Kyle up and putting Claire in this terrible situation she's in now. I think Audra's attitude is going to be that she's paid enough because she lost Victor's money and she's lost Nate. But I don't think Claire's going to stop. Audra poked somebody who was raised to get revenge on Young and the Restless. She messed with the wrong girl. Nikki prepares a romantic night for Victor because he's always romancing and spoiling her. September 5th. Phyllis missteps, Kane's deception, and Victor's war council. On Friday, September 5th, Phyllis oversteps and may ruin things for herself yet again. I'm very worried that Phyllis is going to betray Amanda's confidence and get them both in trouble. Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, presses Kane to be honest. If Lily's coming back around asking him about his real plan, no way Kane is going to tell the truth because he's coming for Lily Winters' company. Now, I don't know why he thinks that's a good idea since he wants to get back with her, but that's his plan. Victor gets his family ready for battle, but I wonder if Adam and Nikki will really help Victor target Jack and Jabot. Going after Kane, going after Billy, that's fine. But Claire and Nikki will be upset. Maybe Adam too. But Nikki always lets Victor get away with everything on Young and the Restless. I don't think Claire will, though. The week of September 8th through the 12th, Kane makes a decision. When Victor's driving this hard bargain with him, Kane's going to have to decide how far he's going to let Victor push him. The problem with a blackmailer is if you give in once, they will never go away, and they will never stop. The Newmans are ready to strike at Jack and Diane at Jabot. We'll see if any of the Newmans actually warn them because they don't want Victor going after them. This whole feud thing is just tired. I don't even know why Josh Griffith is doing it. The excuse for it about the Nikki sobriety thing is so thin and so inaccurate that I just don't understand it. Phyllis is left scrambling, and Michael makes a decision about the offer that was made to him. Claire and Audra's war escalates, and Kyle is pleading his case to Claire. Holden is making himself very available to Claire, and